Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Olabamiji Oluwaseyi. You are welcome to another episode on Daily Insight Podcast. I believe you have been blessed by our previous podcast. If you have been blessed, kindly share with your friends, your families, your colleagues, and let them have a taste of what we are discussing in this podcast. Let them be blessed by the insight that we are sharing on daily basis. We are moving forward, and as you know that this month of June is coming to an end, and the series for this month is all about extraordinary life. How we can be extraordinary in what we do, in our place of work, in the area that we are functioning, in any sector that we are in, wherever places we are in, and wherever industry we are currently functioning in. There is a level of excellence that is expected of us, and that is the essence of daily insight podcast, so that we can meet up a standard. And this standard is not a mediocre standard. This standard is a standard of excellence. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So this morning we are moving to another topic that I consider very powerful. I titled it the power of uniqueness. The power of uniqueness. If you check our society, if you check the world, you will discover that what the society reward is copy. What they reward is ingenuity. So our society is designed to fight genuineness. Our society is designed to fight uniqueness. They will fight you for your uniqueness. They will rebel against you for it. They are going to be criticized for it, so that you just compromise that uniqueness and begin to do what everybody else is doing. And there is no power in just doing what everybody else is doing. There is no power there. There is no effectiveness. The weight of your essence cannot be maximized when you are doing what just everybody is doing. There is a pattern that God has given to you. There is a uniqueness in you, and this uniqueness is what is the material your essence and your purpose and your design is made of. I get what I'm saying now. So we must be able to stand in the reality of our uniqueness. We must be able to stand in the reality of our difference. And to manifest this difference, you have to have a level of rebellion. I get what I'm saying. You must rebel against societal system and narrative that seems to shut down your creative intelligence, that seems to shut down your unique expression, that designed to shut down your difference, your value, your significance in the world. If you check the life of the great people from the scripture to the secular, you discover that there is always something unique about every one of them. There is something unique about Abraham. Even people's work with God is unique. You can't find copyright in scripture. You can't find people that is trying to copy. This man is trying to copy how he worked with God. That one is want to copy. No, everybody has it. Though there is a general pattern, there are templates, there are structures, there are let me call it doctrine that we must follow. You see, there are things in this life that is not negotiable. I get what I'm saying. It is not negotiable. You have to follow the pattern on ground. There are certain things you are not at liberty to change by yourself, because they are pattern, they are doctrine, they are tenets, they are templates. But even in that general line, still it allows, God is so powerful. Even though we have a general rules, even in working in this general rules, working close with these general patterns that God has laid down, our uniqueness is playing critical roles in our significance. I get what I'm saying now, because first thing you must understand is God is a God of diversity. God does not make a mistake when He created diversity. If you check plants have different features, and their feature is what makes them unique. Even man too have different features. I used to talk to a lot of people by reason of what I do, and what I've discovered is that people are changed in the societal narrative of becoming another person. They are changed in that narrative. They just because we have a system that rewards copyright. We have a system that rewards being like just ordinary person. We have the people that reward. The society is designed to reward norms and designed to fight genuineness, difference, and uniqueness. So when you begin to act like somebody else, you begin to talk like somebody else, you are beginning to, do your things like somebody else. People just reward you for it because that is what they expect, really. I don't know what I'm saying now. But when you are doing that, you are compromising your essence. You are compromising your genuinity. Don't compromise your genuinity to fit into the societal standard. Don't compromise your difference in fitting into the societal narrative. If you are going to regret it later on, because you are not going to be finding any room to manifest your significance in the world. You are not going to create your space, and there is no space for anyone. People create their space through their uniqueness. If you don't celebrate, discover, and manifest your uniqueness, there is no space for you. The gift of a man that makes room is not a general gift that anybody is aware of. It's a unique gift. Why should I bring you into my space? Because there is something about you that I have discovered that I do not have. And that is the blessing of human condition. Nobody has it all. So your uniqueness is answer to somebody's problem. Your difference is answer to an organization problem. You must see yourself as an answer. You must see yourself as a blessing. God is a God of diversity. And he doesn't make a mistake by creating diversities. He has a purpose in mind. He has a purpose for making you a black person. He has a purpose for making you an American. He has a purpose for making you a Jamaican. He has a purpose for making you a Canadian. God has the purpose for making you black. There is nothing wrong with your color. There is nothing wrong with your height. There is nothing wrong with your voice. There is nothing wrong with your stature. There is nothing wrong with your features. Everything is intact because that is what that is what your uniqueness is made of. I get what I'm saying. So don't try to bleach. Don't try to, I wish I were taller. I wish I was shorter. I wish I were white. I wish I'm not a black person. I wish I didn't come from this tribe. Don't put yourself in that stress. Don't put yourself in that pressure. That is the pressure mediocres put themselves through. And they find it so important that they begin to build their excuse on those blocks. And by the time they want to wake up into reality, there is no time on their side again. So you can't take that chance. You can't take the chance of trying to be like any other person, trying to fit in. Don't try to fit in there to stand out. Never try to fit into any system. You try and strive to stand out. Let me come again. Don't try to fit into any system. You must strive to stand out. It is your standing out that makes the difference. I get what I'm saying now. And if you want to stand in this reality, there are things you must understand. That if you want to manifest your uniqueness as you ought to, I need you to understand 3 things quickly. Number 1, if you want to manifest your uniqueness, you need what is called a power of faith. You need faith. Because nothing in your circumstances will recognize or celebrate your uniqueness if you don't have faith to stand in what makes you unique. I get what I'm saying now. It first of all starts with a rebellion. You must rebel against the societal narratives. You must rebel against the reward and the incentive that comes by fitting into the system. Because once you fit in, the system is going to reward for it, but your uniqueness is going to suffer for it. When you try to fit in, your uniqueness is going to suffer for it, and you are going to be rewarded for it. So we have people that are choosing to be rewarded than to stand in the reality of their essence and their design so that they can be a blessing to the world. Once you are being rewarded for fitting into the societal narrative, believe me, you can't pioneer or champion any great things in our world. You will not even have a space to hide your voice into the advancement of the universe. I get what I'm saying. So you need faith. You need that faith that I am different and this is where I stand. I get what I'm saying now. Faith gives you boldness. Faith gives you power, give you authority to stand by design, to stand in the design that God has made for you, to stand in the reality of what I've made you to be. This is the experience of many great people. Aliko Dangote is not trying to be like any other businessman. Papa Adeboye is not trying to be like any other pastors. When you hear Papa Adeboye, you know this is Papa Adeboye. When you hear Apostle Sema, you know this is Apostle Sema. When you hear Elon Musk, you know that this is Elon Musk. When you hear Stephen Aketayo, you know this is Stephen Aketayo. When you hear different people, once you hear their voice, you will know that this is the person. They are not trying to be like every other person. Take yourself out of that chain. Take your death out of that burden of trying to be like every other person. I just want to be like this man. It is good to be inspired by people. Don't get me wrong. You can be inspired, but don't put yourself in that pressure that you want to be like the person. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect everything about you, because you are not going to find a space in the world to add your voice to the significance that is going on in our world. I got what I'm saying. Now, the second thing you need is you need courage, because when you are made up your minds to manifest and to celebrate and to propagate your unique value, you are going to be criticized for it. You are going to suffer loneliness. Yes, you must not be afraid of taking lonely part. In destiny, there are seasons where you are going to be lonely, because not everybody will have the capacity to understand what is going on in your life in that phase. If you are a person that loves to, you want to be liked, you just want people to come around you to celebrate what you are doing, you are not ready yet. You are not ready. People will not come and celebrate everything you are doing just because you are doing something. People will come when you get to a point when they know that I think this person is serious now, and that might have taken you maybe like 7 years of doing the same thing repeated again and again, because people will not be convinced when they see inconsistency in your approach. You say you are a businessman today because people did not come and patronize you. People did not come and, encourage you, motivate you. In 2 months, you pack off. Then you say, you are no more a business person. You are now a content creator. You create content for like 2 months. Then you see that people, you don't have so much likes. You don't have so much this. You shut it down. Then you move to another. You can't begin to live your way like that. I got what I'm saying now. Before you begin to attract attentions and seriousness of people, you are going to walk in a lonely path for a very long time. And that lonely path is testing your conviction, is testing the genuinity of your vision, is testing your ruggedity. I got what I'm saying now. So you need courage. A lot of things is going to, coming against you once you have decided to manifest your unique value. But you have to be courageous. You have to be courageous. Either you like it or not, this is the path that God has designed for me, and I'm ready to walk through it. Once you make that decision, I'm telling you the truth, the hell will break loose. The criticism of men will break loose. Their mediocrity and their visionlessness, everything about people, everything that has conditioned people to become insignificant, will begin to fight against you, but you must keep fighting through. And that is where courage stands in. Either people like it or they don't like it, I'm going to post it. Either they want it or they don't want it, I'm going to post it. I'm not looking for likeness. I'm just looking for people that will believe in my vision. And if people that will believe in my vision are not coming now, they are going to come later. That is the mentality of champion. And number third is you need a vision. You need a vision. You must have a vision. So God does not give you diversity. He doesn't give you unique value just for fun. There is a vision in the heart of God that must become your mentality. I just thought I'm still going to release podcast on the power of. There's a podcast on courage. You can check our the Telegram page. You are going to find it there. Then concerning vision, you must have a vision. You must have something you are seeing that is bigger than the prevailing circumstances and the prevailing condition in your community. There is something that must keep you restless. There is something you want to manifest your uniqueness. You want to create space. You want to create platform. You want to bless the world. You want to make significant inputs in our world. My dear brothers and sisters, if you are hearing me this morning, you need a clear vision of what you want to do with your life. Vision is not what you just keep writing down. It's not piling notes. It's not keeping journals. Vision is a force that keeps you restless. It's a picture that keeps you restless. Vision is a vision. If it doesn't keep you restless, it's not a vision, because there's a sense of urgency that comes with every vision. Vision is the body of God that is disbursed into the woman's spirit. And when that body is embodied into your spirit, it becomes a picture. That is why Habakkuk said, I will stand upon my watch and see what you will see. What God says. God does not just open my. That is not talking about verbal communication. It's talking about the unbodying of the burden of God into your spirit. When it's landed in your spirit, when it landed in your mind, it becomes a picture, and that picture becomes a predominant picture in your spirit. I got what I'm saying. And once it becomes predominant, it begins to give you restlessness. It begins to give you restlessness. It begins to give you a lot of inconvenience, because that is what you must achieve with your life. And it's going to come with a sense of urgency, because now that you are visionary, you know that all that you have to propagate and to prosecute that vision is time. So how can you say you have a vision, God has sent you to do this and that, and you are relaxed? There is no one that is on God's assignment that are relaxing. They are not relaxed. Baba Diboya at that age is not relaxing. is still winning souls. It's still being meditated in the world. People that are into business, they are still looking for a big deals. They are still signing big deals. They are still building empires. They are still building people. They are, expanding their business. You will always see the satisfaction in great men. That is the personality trait you will find in every extraordinary people in different industry. You will see the dissatisfaction in their spirit. You will see a bigger picture. You come around them on Tuesday, they are sharing with you their new idea, what they want to do. You come around them on Thursday, they are still sharing with you new things. You come around them on Saturday, they are reading books, they are making research, they are traveling, they are going for inventory, they are doing all manner. It is mediocre people that sit down and expect the whole world to come and lie down before them. I get what I'm saying now. You can't put your life in that chain. I believe you have been blessed this morning. Thank you so much, and I'll be expecting you. Download this. If you have been blessed, download this podcast, share with friends and family, and stand in the reality of your uniqueness. Don't be afraid. Stand strong. Be full of faith. Be full of courage, and be what? And be visionary. Thank you, and God bless you.